Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching episode 5 of Fargo. What'd you think of the last episode?
Really great. There's a lot happening. Everything's slowly starting to come to a head.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of pieces are already in place. We had Lou visit with Ed and Peggy to let them know Hansi was at their house like moments earlier. The war between Kansas City and the Gearharts is officially on. And I don't remember if it was episode 3 or episode 4, but now we know the true location of this seminar is in Sioux Falls. So I'm assuming everything's just going to blow up at Sioux Falls.
Yeah, so I'm really excited. I feel like we're on a roll here, and this will be about halfway through the season.
Yeah, once we finish it, it's halfway over, which is crazy. It feels like we just started.
Yeah.
But with Fargo, they move in such interesting directions that for all we know, some of these storylines are going to get wrapped up in the next couple of episodes and we could be doing something completely different. But I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on our Twitch, Instagram, or Twitter, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the episode. So we saw Kansas City's shot, essentially. I'm interested to see the Gearhart's retaliation. Because Dodd is a psycho, and I feel like Bear's a quiet psycho. Hansi's a psycho.
Where some saw a drowning man, I saw a life to save, which I did 77 times in 5 years.
Kitchen Brothers?
I'm gonna call you Chief Wigwam, you bring that thing.
Any man can fire a gun.
Damn, really? Are you going hunting, or is this for humans?
I kind of doubt they're going hunting.
Let's kill ourselves some deer.
Wow, it is for deer.
Jobs are scarce. You have to stand in a line just to fill up your car.
Is this supposed to be Ronald Reagan speaking?
I think so.
You run down on the street and finished off at a second location.
Damn.
By a butcher?
That's his name. Butcher Laverne. That's what they call him. Contract man
Oh.
out of Kansas City.
Wow.
Butcher ambushed him after the judge tried to grab him, probably.
No way.
Ma, it's war. You said yourself their jackals came here talking about a settlement.
Damn, I can't believe Dodd.
He's twisting that.
If they grab him up, then come to you with that leverage, you'll sell for sure. Instead, they kill him, then panic, covered up.
Oh man. I mean, what's the alternative? If anything, this gives Ed and Peggy a little break, but I'm sure they'll still go after him.
Won't be all the Gearharts, it'll just be Dodd.
Yeah.
They want someone who believes they can begin the world.
Oh, what the fuck?
Bruce!
No way. Bruce Campbell?
How do we not recognize that voice?
I don't know. It's not his Ash voice.
I believe this nation hungers for a spiritual revival.
Oh! No way! Gearharts!
Oh, shit!
No way. They ambushed the fuck out of him.
Honor placed above political expediency.
Damn,
Ooh.
Kitchen Brothers.
Protector of liberties, not the distributor of gifts, and
Jesus, guys, these Kitchen Brothers are tearing through you.
very values upon which civilization is founded.
Oh my god. Oh, this speech overlaying this?
Yeah, right? Damn, how the fuck did you guys let two guys with shotguns just outclass you?
I literally was thinking like, oh, this is the safest place for them to be, is hunting with all these weapons.
Yeah, all these people with guns out. Wait. Oh! Goodbye, Kitchen Brothers. Or at least one brother. No match for Hansi.
Oh my god.
He kept one alive. That one's gonna get fucked.
That we will uphold the principles of self-reliance, self-discipline, morality, and...
Oh my god.
My friends, I believe that you and I together can keep this rendezvous with destiny.
Wow, brought him to tears.
God bless you.
I mean, I said right at the beginning of the episode, I was excited for the Gearhart's retaliation. That was so much more than I thought.
Yeah.
Like, that was like insane how much they just decimated Kansas right there.
Yeah.
Because, Sonny, the man made a movie with a monkey. It wouldn't be dignified.
He brought you to tears.
I love Jen Cattle, queen of...
Not many people like that film. Hello, little girl.
If you get the chance, ask him if it's true that Joan Crawford had crabs. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Dang. Damn, so they have one kitchen brother and the main messenger. He's not a boss, obviously. He's just the messenger for Kansas City, but still.
He's high up for sure.
Yeah.
We got him. You can bet they're gonna come back at us hard.
Todd's thrilled for war.
I thought they'd negotiate.
That's the feminine side, Ma.
Women.
Them knowing Rye was dead. Killing him, I mean.
So she expected them to negotiate? So she thought they were going for a sit down?
She's probably talking about the back and forth that they had for the compromise.
I'm sending Virgil.
And Todd got exactly what he wanted. War. I feel like it's still hasn't fully set in.
Huh?
Sorry, are we out of coffee?
I don't remember all of these magazines.
Remember she had a small stack upstairs?
Yeah, but have we seen the mega stack down here?
I don't think we've been in the basement.
What we should take
Take where?
to California.
Lady, you're delusional.
And he had a car, so why was he standing in the road?
I don't know.
Aliens.
And plus now with the law enforcement asking questions, suspecting, hun, we can't stay here.
No.
Is this her master plan to get them to go to California?
We did this for a reason. For the shop and the kids. No, we're staying. That was...
That was the deal.
It's too late to get the money back for the course.
We figure things out. Stay together. Make it work.
You sell these magazines? It's like Peggy definitely fucked a lot of things up. And she did dangle that like promised life to Ed. So it sucks to see that go, but also they do kind of need a run now.
Killed a Gerhardt, so it should be one of us. A real boss would know that.
Whoa. You can't send him to take out Ed.
You're taking the kid. Anything goes wrong, you fix it, understand?
This is not a good idea.
Not at all. Didn't even ask his dad.
Send one of the boys.
Run my own errand.
It's not safe.
Well, she's gonna go visit Mike.
Wonder if Mike knows at this point?
I assume so.
Like, who would have told him?
Maybe a meeting or a call that was supposed to happen didn't happen. I've never seen Mike without the Kitchen Brothers.
Yeah.
Maybe she gave Mike the heads up. That's why Mike wasn't there.
Oh. Oh! He escaped?
Did they not take him? I assume Hansi would have taken him.
Yeah.
So he must have just taken Ray Romano's brother.
You okay?
Dead. Your Indian killed him. Killed a lot of people.
I didn't know that was happening.
Wow. You really didn't know?
Nobody told me.
She seems like she's telling the truth.
No, I believe her. She's just an idiot.
I'm an optimist. When I see this,
What's in the box?
Being one.
Oh! No way! They actually put a head in a box.
I think that, sir, is a sign of opportunity knocking.
It's not my fault.
An opportunity to return a head?
I want to know what they're going to do before they do it. Every time.
Letting her live?
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can die with the rest of them.
Damn. I'm surprised Hansi let a kitchen brother live. And if Mike didn't have a heads up and he was completely unguarded, that they gave him a head instead of a bullet. Like, if you're going to go to war, go to war. Don't toy with them.
Well, the kitchen brother must have been just to get the message out. But I don't know about Mike.
How's your day then?
Peachy, you?
Oh, it's a shit sandwich up here.
Most likely looking for revenge, so
A little like the Cuban Missile Crisis. Well, my captain thinks I should try to intervene. Maybe cooler heads can prevail, etc.
Yeah, right.
Recession. No, I appreciate it. And okay.
He has two people coming to kill him. Like, they could walk in at any moment.
Knowing we're all gonna die makes life a joke.
You just give up?
You could kill yourself.
Okay, that's not.
Girl, you're right.
You start a family.
Die.
That's. Would you please?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Speaking of die.
I'm gonna live a long life.
I don't know.
I mean, my grandpa was 96.
At which point he did what?
Die.
Would you please let me know if Bud's back?
I will. Unless I'm dead.
Oh my God, you might be dead.
Just point and shoot. If he keeps moving, you shoot him again. Simple.
This is gonna go so bad. I don't think they have a gun in there unless the like emo cashier is packing some heat.
One more thing. No witnesses.
Oh no. Is he gonna be able to kill this girl? Maybe they'll fall in love.
He's not the butcher. More the assistant butcher.
I'm so stressed. Is he gonna be able to go through with it? I'm surprised no one else has walked in. What is taking you so long, Ed?
I read that. Pretty depressing.
I think it's beautiful. Noreen, you're morose. It's like why everyone loves Rocky. The comeback.
Except he loses in the end.
Now you ruined it.
It's okay, you're gonna be dead. Are they really gonna fall in love? Come on. Oh, he looks like a psycho murderer.
Sorry.
Oh, he just bought some meat.
Honestly, I'm really happy that's how that went.
Me too. But I assume the other scary guy is gonna go right in.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless he's lying. Unless he'll be like, oh, Ed wasn't in there. Is she packing for California or for the seminar?
California, that's a lot of stuff.
Where are you going, Peggy?
She leaving him? She's gonna pick up the car and leave?
Maybe. Oh, looks great.
She's a sweet car, really. So is that going to be cash or?
I wrote out a check.
The check will bounce.
You going somewhere?
I guess so.
Shit, I did not realize it was a frunk.
Wait till the end of the month to cash that check, okay?
Sure thing. You take care.
So trusting.
I mean, he noticed that was weird. At least he'll be able to let
Ed know?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you really have it in you to just leave your husband after tricking him to helping you cover up a murder?
You want to buy my car? You said it was sweet, and, we got to buy the shop, the butcher shop.
Okay, Peggy.
What about your trip?
Decided not to go.
Wow.
Yeah, what a change.
Couldn't give you any more than 700 for her.
Sold.
Okay.
She just needed 5, right?
Are you sure? It's worth at least 14.
So can we do it now? Like, right away?
Wow, Peggy, not only did she not leave, but she solved the money problems to buy the shop.
But, she was probably right. They should be leaving.
Yeah. As much as I dislike Peggy, she's right about running.
I mean, is Ed even gonna be there to buy the shop?
They're all gonna die.
You must be exhausted.
Been killing people and cutting heads all day. Oh yeah. Hose water's always good.
We just escalated this war. The information you found out about Rye.
Yeah.
I have to just double check the veracity of where's too far over the breach.
Wow, Bear's kind of fishing for the truth.
You need to talk to him, you talk to me first. You actually like it, huh? Taking orders from a woman.
God damn, dude.
It was in the bedroom with Cassie.
Why'd you talk about her?
G-strap went on, bend you over the bed, and
I'm waiting for Bear to snap.
Yeah. Thought he was gonna punch him for the wife comments.
But he is suspicious.
And afflicted mankind.
Missing somebody.
Oh, that's good. My wife puts this potpourri in the bus toilet. You can barely breathe in there. That Nazi bastard had us cornered. We were done for, but in the end, with a little American ingenuity, we managed to,
This is a movie?
Yes.
Come to think of it, I don't think we made it out of that one. Or did we? Son, there's not a challenge on God's earth that can't be overcome by an American.
Nice. Oh, damn, UFOs again?
I'm just now trying to decide if I'm hungry or if I want to throw up. Which would mean they actually gave me the drug and not candy.
There's candy?
I'm looking for Dad. Just tell him that I'm ready for school.
Oh, wow.
What's happening?
I think he's sending him back in there. Or he's gonna go in with him. But now the cashier lady's not there. So it might just be him and Ed in the back. No, fuck. He's gonna freeze and Ed's gonna have to kill a second person.
Oh no!
Oh! Oh, it jammed?
Oh shit.
Oh, there you go, Ed. Oh, fuck. Did it just ricochet and kill him? Oh, oh my God. Come on.
Whole shop's going up though.
His whole future is just burning. There you go. Uh-oh. Oh. Fuck. What happened to her?
She passed out from seeing that.
Okay? Okay?
Gotta get out of the smoke. Come on. Shop's gone, man. Run.
No, he's still alive. Gotta take him.
Oh my God, now they're gonna have him?
I just tried to kill you. And doesn't she live up there?
I think so.
I saved the kid. Can you tell the cops that? And the big guy, he came at me and it was self-defense?
Ed's gotta run.
Ed!
I'm sure he's worried about his wife.
Holy crap. That went so terrible.
That was really sad though, to just like watch him realizing
It all go up in flames.
Yeah. And then what is she gonna do?
Where you been?
Uh-oh.
I just met a friend.
How good of a liar are you?
And how afraid is she? Like, who is she more afraid of?
You think you're grown, is that it? Kid gets slapped when he's bad. When you're grown, you get the fist or the knife.
Damn.
You let that girl alone. Get upstairs now, darling.
She's not that much of a darling. She's gonna sell out her whole family. But Dodd has no idea what she was doing. He's just a shitty dude.
So much tension.
I mean, Lou told them that they would be coming, so this is not gonna surprise Lou at all. But now Bear's son's gonna be in the hospital or in custody. I mean, both.
Yeah.
That's gonna make him snap, maybe.
Yeah, we need...
I got a surprise for you.
Oh, no.
I want to talk to you. I've been thinking a lot about what you said and how I've been, and
Oh, she finally did something to, like, actually be nice to Ed.
I sold the car.
What car?
My car. I could have gotten more for it, but it's enough is what matters. Enough to buy the shop.
Shop's worthless.
We can do it.
The shop burned down. Killed another fella, maybe two. Lou was right, they came. So this is... that's great. You know, thank you, but...
Thank you. Oh. There's no running.
I mean, it was self-defense.
Yeah.
But for him to leave is so sketchy. But I guess he could have just told Lou, hey, I was worried that they had also gone to my house.
Yeah. Fuck. All right. That was episode 5 of Fargo. What'd you think?
That was crazy. A lot of stuff blew up. And we were kind of anticipating that. We're only halfway through the season, but we're definitely expecting it to go down. And I think in the last season, we had mentioned that this show is not afraid to do a lot of things early because essentially it's like a single story in one season.
Right. It was around the same time in season 1 where it felt like we killed like a bunch of characters. So that kind of gave us a feeling that season 2 would do the same thing. And sure enough, halfway through the season, just a big massacre killing through a bunch of people. The big people we lost would be, I guess, one of the Kitchen brothers, the main negotiator guy, and a handful of other like soldiers and stuff. So not only was that whole fight in the woods insane, but then we also had the fight at the butcher shop, which was crazy.
Yeah, and we touched on it in the reaction, but watching Ed watch his whole life and future go up in flames, literally, as he's fighting for his life against the Gearharts.
Yeah, that was definitely a great way that they represented the fact that this was essentially Ed's future.
Right.
And literally going up in flames. And then to combine that, I mean, I've been shitting on Peggy for a while, but this episode, something clicked where she was wanting to now fight for a future with her husband. And she sold the car to get money for the shop and she wants to stay. And it really felt like this massive turning point for Peggy, all for it to be for nothing. So it's crazy the different trajectories that Ed and Peggy are going through, and they just can't really get on the same page at the right time. And now things are even more royally fucked. They don't have a car. Well, they're down to one car, and the police are right outside the house. Ed has now killed another person. We already saw him this episode having nightmares about killing Rye. So it's like, how much more damage can Ed's mental health take? Because it's getting real messy. And now it's like, what do you do? Because at the very beginning, the right thing to do was probably go straight to the cops. And then if you weren't going to do that, then you probably should have just run for your life. And then you didn't do that. So now you tried to stay. But now the right thing to do is probably just to run for your life again. But you can't really do that because now you're surrounded by cops. So it's just like, they have just not been on the same page doing the thing that they need to do at the right time. So they're in real deep trouble, especially because Dodd framed the whole situation to be like Ed is some massive hitman who killed Rye or something.
Yeah, he's like hired by Kansas City in order for Dodd's own agenda to really up this war and up like the reasoning for it because they killed Rye.
Well, even like Bear was talking to Hansi, like he was fishing for the truth because he's trying to see like, we're really escalating things here. I mean, they literally did a 7 moment there and put a head in a box. I was just making a joke. I thought it was going to be like a purse or something for the daughter, but it was literally a head. So yeah, Bear's fishing for information. Hey, are we escalating things too much? Now things are going to be extra escalated because Bear's son is now in police custody and in the hospital with a failed hit that didn't get his approval. Like he doesn't even know that his son is out there.
That's what I was going to say. I think the biggest issue now is going to be between Bear and Dodd because Dodd sent his son, who was not ready, clearly, in there, and now he's shot somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know where he got hit, but he got shot.
Yeah, and then also going to be in police custody.
It's interesting, too, that Dodd comes out and, like, loses his shit when he sees Bear talking to Hansi, and he's like, you don't talk to him, you talk to me. But then when it comes to Bear's son, he has no problem sending him to go kill someone.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously Dodd is not a standard of some sort of good person.
Yeah.
He should be way more suspicious of his daughter. Like, he just hates his daughter. He hates women, but it's kind of making it a blind eye. Like, he's hating his daughter, but he's not hating her for the reason that she's selling out her family. He just blindly hates women.
Yeah, and I'm very curious to see. I mean, obviously, if he had a better relationship with his daughter, none of this would be happening.
Yeah.
But if he even had like a sliver of an okay relationship with her, she may have come to him and been like, I fucked up.
Yeah.
But this is what's going down. Or like, we can use like me to try to put Mike on the wrong path or whatever stuff. But now, like, she is scared for her life against Mike.
Yeah.
And she has no love for her dad. So she's like, whatever, fuck it.
Yeah, I definitely think she's probably more afraid of Mike than her own dad.
Yeah.
And she's probably willing to continue to fuck over her own dad versus try to find safety against Mike. She's probably thinking that she could still salvage this, and you know, when the dust settles, Kansas City will have control. Mike will be some sort of boss and she'll be Mike's girl or something.
Yeah, she's definitely a little delusional.
A little naive.
Yeah, when it comes to Mike. I think he really scared her though. So I don't know how she feels in this whole, like, they're having fun or romantic or whatever relationship was going on. I'm hoping she at least understands, like, this is done. And you're just being used now at this point.
Yeah, she's in extreme danger.
Yeah.
From either her dad or Mike. I said early on in the episode, I was interested to see Gerhardt's retaliation because the previous episode, we saw Kansas City kind of
corner Otto.
Yeah. and like really send a message, kill some men, but send a message. And then Gerhardt family returned with force.
Yeah, it's so funny. I didn't say it out loud, but in my head, all I could think of was, first I was like, oh, this is weird that they're just like out and about when there's war.
I wasn't paying attention to who this guy with the bow and arrow was. So I didn't say anything either, but I had a feeling that I was like, are they out here to intimidate or kill this bow and arrow guy?
Yeah.
So I was already anticipating like a gun or a bullet to like show up or a bullet to go through his head, because I thought that Kansas City was there to kill this random guy.
Yeah, the land guy.
But I was not expecting the Gerhardt family.
Yeah, no. And then in my head, I was thinking, oh, well, you're totally armed. So even if they are out here just for sport, okay.
Yeah, it's not like they ambushed them at like dinner or something.
Yeah.
Like they ambushed them with all weapons.
Yeah, and they still took out like pretty much all of them.
Yeah. The only thing I was really surprised about is like they're sending messages instead of killing. Like Hansi had all of the capabilities necessary to kill the second kitchen brother. He was literally knocked out unconscious.
Yeah.
Hansi easily could have just taken half a second to like slit his throat.
Yeah.
And still gotten Ray Romano's brother.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is like, if they knew where Mike's location was, maybe they didn't. Maybe he got that kitchen brother who was still alive
to bring it
and told him to bring this head to Mike. So maybe they didn't know where Mike was hiding. But if they did know where Mike was because they delivered the head, then you also know Mike is there with like no protection pretty much.
Yeah.
So it was interesting that they didn't just go full on killing, and they're still like, all right, we gave you a message. Now they're expecting a message in return.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they haven't actually gotten to the head of the operation.
We don't even know who the head of the operation is.
Right. So I don't know. I don't know how this is going to play out, because how do you even, I mean, I guess working in the same industry, maybe they would just know who the head of the operation is, but what if you just don't?
Yeah, what if you just have to keep killing waves and waves of Kansas City mobsters?
Right.
Because you really have no idea how big this operation is or
Yeah.
who you're even dealing with.
Yeah.
Because it does seem like a business. Like, it's not a family. You know, there's a very distinct difference between Kansas City and the Gerhardts. Gerhardts are a family, and this is a organization.
Right.
So it's like, you just don't know how many men they can throw at you.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't know when it was going to happen. I was hoping for and excited for like a big momentum shift, but that totally caught me by surprise. And then coupling that in with Ed and Peggy's situation and the shop going up in flames, it was interesting that you had Lou removed from everything this episode, because he was just babysitting Ronald Reagan. Like, that was interesting.
And we got the Bruce Campbell cameo.
Yeah, I genuinely, like, if I try to think of an image of Ronald Reagan, I can only think of an image of Nixon for whatever reason. Like, I can't picture Ronald Reagan in my mind.
Oh.
So I need to pull up a side-by-side. Like, does Bruce Campbell even remotely look like Ronald Reagan? Or sound?
I don't think so. And I don't think he sounded like him either.
Okay. Who cares? Because Bruce Campbell's the man. So
Yeah, I mean, he had like the, dark hair white guy.
Actor.
Yeah, other than that, I mean, maybe in my mind, I'm not picturing him properly, but I think I have a pretty solid image in my head.
Okay.
And it's not Bruce. But the voice, though, could be. I could be off with his voice.
Yeah.
Because he definitely didn't sound like Ash.
No.
But, yeah, that was just cool to have that in there.
But yeah, I mean, shit really hit the fan this episode. I mean, you have Schmitt over there in the woods being like, lots of bodies, and they want me to try to cool the situation. That's not happening.
Yeah, no, I'm glad he had the wherewithal to realize that was a terrible idea.
Yeah. He's not going to just show up in the gear horse and be like, hey, why don't we just chill a little, everyone? After the Reagan situation, Lou's now dealing with the whole Ed fiasco, and he's having to cover his tracks again to be like, look, I saved this guy. The other guy came after me. I'm glad that girl didn't die. And I'm kind of glad, too, that Bear's son also didn't die.
Yeah, I mean, it was such like kind of a cute moment between Bear's son and the girl at the front of the butcher shop.
I just didn't want to believe that Bear's son could go through with that. Not that he wouldn't be capable, but just that, why? Like, he doesn't need to be a killer. And Bear obviously doesn't want him to be anything to do with this family. So it's like, I wanted him to not really be a part of the family. So the only thing I could think of is that he would kind of like the girl at the front desk and maybe not do it. And it kind of seemed like that was kind of about to happen.
Yeah, I mean, I think that kind of was the case because he waited until she wasn't there, or he thought that she wasn't there.
Right.
But unfortunately, she showed up, and I think that threw him off a little bit. Obviously, the gun also jamming was not good. And then this other guy just busting through the back. The whole thing was such a chaotic mess. But, I mean, it ended that neither of the two of them got hurt, Ed and the girl.
Yeah, Ed and the girl, are relatively okay.
Yeah.
A little frazzled, but fine. So yeah, I mean, that takes us halfway through the season. That was such an eventful middle part of the season.
I also do want to touch on Betsy.
Just with kind of her illness, but also the UFO again.
Yeah, UFO keeps coming up, so we'll see if that comes into play, or it's just going to continue to be this just like little looming thing for us.
Right.
I don't know how to take it. Obviously, she's on this trial meds, but her saying that she feels sick and like, oh, that's good because then I did get the meds. I kind of didn't really believe that.
It's rough. If I had to guess, I would assume she probably doesn't have the meds and maybe she's just deteriorating, unfortunately.
Yeah, and the way that she was saying like how tired she was and everything, I honestly was half expecting her to go to bed and not wake up. Just the way that it was like playing out. I'm assuming that's not gonna happen in the middle of all of what's going on.
Yeah.
But it's just really sad.
Yeah, it's crazy. Every time we cut to that situation, it's such a like loving family, and you get so much joy from seeing her interact with Molly and having Hank there, you know, clearly just being a dad. That whole speech of like, I got 2 left thumbs or something, like I don't know what to say or what to do. It's just sad because you see this like really happy family just doing the best that they can, and then everything else around them is chaos, and then they have something that they just can't really fight against. And then you also have like Lou not understanding or like having a difficulty grasping the idea that his wife is sick, and like, is she just sick with all of the sickness in the world is just materializing inside his wife and stuff. So it's really tragic, and especially because you just love that family so much.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing, is they really make you fall for that family.
Yeah. And a little final thing, I was talking to my dad about Fargo, and we have a family friend. He is actually, or he used to be, or I don't know what the situation is now, but Ted Dance's double.
Really?
Yeah.
Like stunt double, or like just a like in place.
I don't know the extent. I don't necessarily know stunt, or I mean, it could be stunt or something like that. But I just know that he would always, whenever Ted Danson is filming, he's also there to be his double.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So that was just a little fun fact for everyone. So that, what is it, 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon or whatever?
Oh.
Then technically I'm, what is that, 2 degrees from Ted Danson?
I thought you were going to connect it to Kevin Bacon.
Well,
I'm
I'm sure he knows Kevin Bacon, so then I'm only 3 degrees from Kevin Bacon.
So I'm 4 degrees.
Yeah, so we did it. So I'm assuming episode 6 could maybe just be dealing with the aftermath of this massacre and stuff, or it could just be continue to escalate. Like it could
That's
just
what
be,
I was thinking.
Yeah, it could just be more violent.
Yeah.
But this season is quickly showing how excellent it is. It's really picked up and ramped up, so I'm loving every second.
Yeah, me too. I love it.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.